So today is the day
where financial minimalism goes to die. Welcome to Black Friday, where the average American will spend $1,007.
I spend way more money than the average American does for Black Friday. Except the things that I spend my money on are things that are going to make me money. In fact, Matt Diavella did a really great video about Black Friday on how we as shoppers are targeted by these massive retail giants, and they try to sell us on the idea that we must buy things to find fulfillment, purpose, and happiness, and that these deals will never be back again. But unlike Matt, who calls for fairer standards and practices in business, I take the complete opposite approach, and I want to take advantage of basic human psychology and greed. The reason that I'm able to make money on Black Friday is because of you. Oh, thank you all. And in today's video, I want to show you exactly how you can do it too. Let's begin. What is up, you guys? My name is Andrei Jikh, and you guys know that saying, how the rich just keep getting richer? Yeah, this video is that concept visualized. Except one thing, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just documenting and making videos of showing you guys my progress to getting to that point. In fact, I just started YouTube in January of 2019, and just recently I made a video about how I was generating $700 per day or $21,000 per month, which I realize is not normal by any stretch of the imagination. That was my biggest month, and I may never make that kind of money again. I have no idea, and I'm not doing this to show off to anybody because there's 19-year-olds who are driving Lambos and are multi-millionaires, so I'm a failure by that standpoint. I'm not the best shining example of this, but I just want to show you that the reason and the way that I got to this point is by taking a big risk and quitting my job. But I would not have been able to do that without building the most important stream of passive income of all of these. And that is what this video is about today. So this is my stock portfolio that I was able to save in just 5 short years. Now this money has nothing to do with YouTube or online sources of income. This was money that I saved half of my income from working a job that was paying me roughly $25 per hour or $50K per year, and I did that and saved about $100,000 by age 26. So step number 1, you have to be making an income. Surprise! Did I just lose half my audience? Who am I talking to? There's nobody back there. I'm alone in my studio. I'm making all my videos by myself. I'm forever alone. But more specifically, how did I get here? It's this super secret technique known only by the goat herders of Mount Kilimanjaro, and it's called dividend investing, and it also has nothing to do with goats, but anyone can do this. You don't have to be particularly smart to do it. I'm not. Just look at my face and my dumb jokes. You can do this with any amount of money to create a steady passive income stream that could potentially last you for the rest of your life and allow you to maybe start that YouTube channel like I did, or perhaps quit your job and focus on what you finally love to do. And maybe you won't succeed at all. But that's okay, because nobody wants to live a life of regret. And even if I fail with this whole YouTube thing, that's okay. I'm still proud that I was able to have the courage to finally make these videos and be my stupid self. I know this all sounds like some sales pitch in a time where everything on the internet is a sales pitch or a free ebook, but I promise I've got nothing to sell you at the end of this video. I just want to show you my humble beginnings, my journey, and the rest is up to you. I can only show you the door, Neil. You're the one that has to walk through it. So all you need is a phone, a brokerage app, and some discipline. You hear that, McFly? Discipline, you slacker. And maybe smash the like button for all the movie references you might just get in this video. So this is what I've been doing for the last 5 years, buying dividend stocks. But please be advised, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not licensed in any way. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Don't listen to anything I say. All right, now we can really begin. So I'm gonna look up XOM, and I'm going to enter exactly my quantity, my buy price, market order. Yes. Swipe up. Yeah, that's it. That is literally it. I purchased the stock using the free Robinhood app, and I just spent $1,376.16, substantially more than the average American on Black Friday. Why? Because I just added $68.81 worth to my annual income for the rest of my life. As long as this company exists and it's in a healthy position to pay its shareholders their dividends, this company will pay it out every single year, regardless of what the stock price is, whether it goes up or whether it goes down. Now, I hope it goes up over the long term. I have high hopes. It may not, but regardless of what it does and how it goes up and down, it's still going to pay me $68.81 as long as it's healthy. But Andrei, how do you know why that one? Which stock to buy and how and who? What? Huh? So there are a few things I look for in a company. I can't tell you what they are, but I can show you, Tom Riddle. First, I look for dividends. I only invest in companies that pay their shareholders dividends, and a dividend is a payment made to shareholders for simply holding on to the stock and without actually selling it. Pretty cool. Now, a lot of companies pay their shareholders dividends, but usually ones that have been around and are actually pretty profitable. Now, in ExxonMobil's case, their dividend yield right now is 5%, which means for every $100 I have invested, they're gonna pay me $5 per year indefinitely, as long as they are in a healthy position to do so and they're actually around and they exist. Now, in ExxonMobil's case, their dividend is the highest it's ever been in nearly 30 years. Second, I want to see a healthy payout ratio. What does that mean? That means of all the money that this company gets to make, how much of it does it spend toward people like me, the investor, versus keeping some for itself? Hopefully, it gets to keep some for itself. A really healthy metric here is aiming anywhere between 40 to 60% payout ratio. In ExxonMobil's case, right now, their payout ratio is over 100%. That is nicht gut, ja? But sometimes you have to know the rules in order to break them. Pseudo-intellect makes me sound smart. Believe it or not, the dividend of ExxonMobil is still considered safe, despite the fact that so much of their money is being paid back to the investors. Why? Because of its sheer size and scale. Their balance sheet is still relatively healthy according to key metrics, and they're able to support their dividend payout well into the foreseeable future without many problems. Of course, there are always risks, but I'm really paraphrasing this part because it gets heavy, doc. Third, I want to see my dividends increase and grow over time. In the last year, ExxonMobil has increased their dividends 6% and 7% in the last 20 years. That is consistently average, and I'm okay with that. I can really relate to being average. It's my middle name. But ExxonMobil doesn't have to grow at above average rates because their dividend yield is already so high. In fact, 4% dividend yield is my sweet spot. Fourth, I want to see a history of dividend payments throughout the years. Now, a dividend is not owed to you, and throughout a recession, a company can absolutely cut or freeze their dividends, and the best of them have continued to pay despite what the stock market is doing. And ExxonMobil really shines here with a dividend streak of 37 years of continued dividend payments. Amazing. So doing exactly this was how I was able to make $550 a month, which when combined with my super low expenses and a few other gigs I did throughout the month is what allowed me to quit my job and try YouTube in the first place. But let me show you all the other ways. It's amazing. This music's about to help me tell my story. I'm in the zone. I feel it. But seriously, for you, it doesn't have to be becoming a social media influencer. That's cringy. Maybe for you is something to try, a different job or a different career that you can pivot into, or perhaps buying you some extra time to spend with your loved ones. It's what I did in the beginning of this year. When I went to Russia, I spent time with my grandparents, and it was the last time I saw my grandfather, who passed away this year, and it was earlier on, and I know that's not a ton of money, and maybe it sounds silly, but that small cushion made all the difference to me. In addition to adding $68.81 to my annual income for hopefully the rest of my life, I also got raises from two different companies, which were Emerson Electric and AbbVie, who added $13 collectively to my annual income. And if you think about this in terms of 4% and divide $13 by 4%, that's $325 worth of cash that I didn't have to invest, that now I get paid extra for the rest of my life. And these increases are every single month. It's amazing. And in addition to all of that, I also got paid by a ton of other different companies, and I want to show you them right now. So I'm going to put on a good soundtrack to hypnotize you, hopefully put you to sleep so I can pepper some mads in the middle of the video and feed myself. I think I'm just always hungry. So here they are. Starting on November 1st, we have three dividend payments from AT&T, $52.53, Jizz with the sticky $22.05 dividend, and GEO Group with $13.44. Not to be confused though that those small amounts are not how much I paid for each stock, that's how much each stock pays me in dividends for owning each share. My next payment was on November 4th from CVS with the 8-mile long receipt and the $8 dividend opportunity, which comes once in a lifetime. Then I got November 8th, Citizens and Northern $16.20, and American Express $4.30. And then November 14th, Apple paid $24.64 from just 32 shares, and 1OK 51 shares paid me $46.67. And then on November 15th, I got paid 8 times. It's crazy. National Retail Properties, or NNN, $12.88 from 25 shares. Omega Healthcare Investors, also a REIT, paid $44.22 from 66 shares. O Realty, $10.67. Kinder Morgan, $15 from 60 shares. Hormel Foods with a small $2.10 from just 10 shares. And then Tanger Factory Outlet Centers, or SKT, paid $8.88, 25 shares. AbbVie, $21.40 from 20 shares. That's why I got the dividend increase from. And Stag, $5.96 from 50 shares, only 12 cents per share. Still though, 8 times for the day. Whoa. November 18th, Texas Instruments paid me, we'll just skip that one. November 19th, British American Tobacco paid a nice $25.89 dividend, and HCP, or Healthcare Properties, paid out $20.35 from 55 shares. November 21, Welltower. Well paid me $26.97 from 31 shares. November 29th, the last day, we'll skip Series 9 pennies as well. Keep your chicken strips. And then Chatham Lodging Trust paid $17.60, and Williams-Sonoma $8.64. Altogether, the grand total for November's dividends was $409.38, not counting the dividends. And if you do count the dividend payments, then at 4%, it's $734.88. Amazing. You're gonna get wrecked when the recession hits, man. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm looking forward to it because when the recession hits, my income will still largely be the same, allowing me to purchase more dividend stocks at lower prices, giving me more income, and my stocks will be less volatile than the general market because let's face it, if you're invested in Tesla and then you see the new Cybertruck, the stock falls, it's harder to hold on to Tesla than when you're holding dividend stocks, and they don't fall as hard when the economy crashes. I do like the Cybertruck though, it looks pretty cool. I will now plug in my new stock purchase into my spreadsheet where everything is gonna be automatically populated like a ninja, telling me exactly what I need to know and when I'm gonna get paid, in a time where most Americans will spend $1,007.24 shopping on Black Friday, which is about the same as having a little over $25,000 invested at 4% like I'm doing to be able to afford that purchase. Meanwhile, I will spend $1,376 to get back exactly $68.81 worth of my time back for hopefully the rest of my life to pay my bills with. How amazing is that? That's how you think like a financial minimalist, and that is the importance of saving often, investing early, and being awesome. Hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Put on your booties out because it's cold out there tonight. Punxsutawney Phil out. Love you guys. Bye-bye.